In this week's episode of Working with Evernote, I want to show you how you can plan out Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. Club 2020. Hello and welcome to episode 92 of my Working with Evernote series. My name is Carl Pauline, and in this week's episode I want to show you how you can plan out Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. Club 2020. Now, for those of you guys out there who've never heard of Robin Sharma is a leadership coach who teaches people all over the world, some top executives, superstar executives. He works with some top companies around the world, and he travels around the world doing his seminars and workshops. And he has an amazingly vibrant YouTube channel that I strongly recommend that you go in and have a look. He has his Mastery series, which is full of inspiration and tips. He is a guy that's really well worth following, and I will put a link to his Evernote channel in the links below so you can actually go and investigate the kind of stuff that Robin Sharma does. Now, but today what I want to talk to you specifically about is Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. Club. Now, what this is it means waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, and that's right, I did say 5 a.m. in the morning, and practicing what he calls his 20. And that means 20 minutes of exercise first, and that means that really helps to get the dopamine going in your mind, gets that brain woken up, it gets the blood flowing through your body so that you're ready and full of energy. Then you sit down and spend 20 minutes planning your day. What do you want to get done today? What big things do you want to actually achieve? And finally, you spend 20 minutes studying. You can be watching a TED Talk, watching a video, whatever it is that you want to do. But this is what it is: 20 minutes exercise, 20 minutes planning, 20 minutes studying. And that sets you up for an amazing day. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not an early bird. I am not very good at waking up in the morning. But I am seriously considering joining the 5 a.m. Club because of what it can give you in terms of education, in terms of health and fitness, and in terms of actually starting the day on such a positive note. But the problem I thought with this is, okay, we've got to do 20 minutes exercise, 20 minutes planning, and 20 minutes studying. But the problem we have in the morning is we're not actually at our very best first thing in the morning. So what I need is a plan. I need a sheet, a document that I can look at and immediately get started. Tells me what exercise I should be doing, what planning I need to be doing, which actually is quite simple because that's going to be the same every day. And finally, what am I going to study? I don't want to be looking for that stuff when I wake up in the morning because that's just wasting time. I want to get started, get into it, and really start. So I realized this is where Evernote and its powerful features can really come in handy. And I have two ways I'm going to show you how to plan this. The second way is going to give you a wonderful way of being able to copy and paste what you do that morning straight into your journal. Great little tip. Okay, before we go any further though, I would just like to say, if you like this video, click on the like button below, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. Okay, let's get straight into Evernote, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, my first thought when I decided to set something up for this particular project was to actually set it up in a table format, which you can do here. And I just noticed that Wednesday is a long day, so just drag that out a little bit. And so what you can do is you can start off with the day of the week, Monday, and then you can write out your exercise plan. So in this case, on Monday, I will start off with 4 sets of 20 planks, 20 push-ups, 20 arm curls, and 20 squats. Actually, 20 planks wouldn't actually be working because it's not possible to do the 20 planks. But you know what I mean, 20. I just thought the 20 club. But planks is really just standing, he's planking. For those of you who know planks, is like hold it for like 90 seconds or 60 seconds or whatever. But 4 times, and I'm going to change that to 4 times 60-second planks. That makes more sense, right? So that would be one way of doing it. And then you can put your plan for the day. Now, the thing is, the planning action to me is, I would actually add in there write up journal. Although to be fair, I write my journal in the evening, but and throughout the day. But here you could just add write journal, which would be a great place to start the day, because you can review yesterday and see how you can do better today, which is a very good strategy to use. And then what I would do is I would put my chosen learning video. I would prefer to learn by video rather than reading, because I'd be frightened of falling back to sleep. I'm not a morning person. But if you prefer to write a written exercise, or you want to read an article, then you could actually do a direct link to that note in Evernote, which would be a great way of doing it. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to remove the thinking first thing in the morning, so you can actually get on with the work and get on with the 20-20-20, the exercise, the planning, and the learning. That's really the kind of thing that you're trying to do. So you do the planning well before, and then in the morning when you wake up, you can do your 20 minutes yoga on Tuesday, and then do your planning, and then watch the video. So as you can see, what I've done is I've taken a small screenshot, because then it kind of gives me that added motivation to watch that video. I'm thinking, it's a little thing that I learned from David Allen, which is when you're doing your planning, you're at your smart self, and you're planning for when you're at your dumb self, your stupid self. And I do find that I am a very stupid person in the morning, and so seeing the picture would just give me that little extra motivation. As you can see, on Friday I will be checking out my good friend Francesco D'Alesso's full workflow, because I can learn a lot from how Francesco is using the wonderful apps that he reviews on a daily basis. I've got a time one there. And then on a Sunday, for example, what you could do is I'm very interested in improving the quality of my videos, and I really want to learn how to get better at making videos. So I have a video tutorial here on lighting, how to take better video and lighting. So that was something that I've actually put in there for a Sunday learning session. So it doesn't have to be professional or skills related, like productivity and time management and so on. This can be also anything that you want to learn. If you're learning photography, or you're learning, as I've done recently, I was trying to find out how to remove piling from cashmere sweaters. Just something little simple. I might do that on a Sunday. So there's a really good way. So that's one way, is to use the charts, which you can actually create from here. You just create actually, it won't let me from there. If I go yes, let me from there. Yeah, so let me actually create a table, and you can actually fit in what you want from there. That's one way. But as I was preparing this episode, I realized actually you can incorporate things into your journal, and all you need to do is to set up like a small template that you would create every Sunday. And you put in your exercise, your planning, and your learning. Now here, what I would actually do is I would actually write in my objectives for the day, what I'm grateful for, and how do I feel this morning. Those things I would put in there, and then I would have the link to this video here, which I haven't put, but I put the picture in, and I can watch the video. Now, after my planning, what I can do is I can just highlight these like that, copy them, and I would move them over to my journal. So let's go over here to my journal, and I've got an example here. I put in, I created my journal template, which is 20-20-20, and all I have to do is paste, and that will then tell me each day what I have done with my journal. Now that to me is a really, really cool way of setting this up in Evernote, because then you have all your stuff that you need. So there's two ways, as I mentioned in the introduction, of doing this. You can create a table and just do it, or if you prefer, you can just create a template like I've done here, where all I need to do is type in what I actually did, and then copy and paste it over into my journal, and I have a record of what I completed at the 5 a.m. club on that particular day. Okay, hopefully that's given you some ideas. Hopefully it's given you some motivation to get yourself up at 5 o'clock every morning and do the 20-20-20. As I said, I'll put a link to Robin Sharma's video on this 2020 in the notes below, so you can have a watch of that video. It's well worth watching, even if you don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. Remember, if you wake up at 7 a.m. every morning, then you really only need to wake up at 6. That would be a really good way of doing it too. Okay, thank you very much for watching this episode. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week.